Alright, welcome back everyone. It's Demise here, and we're going to be doing another Road to Lair, and this is going to be something that hopefully doesn't die in first run again. Now, so this round of Road to Lair is the worst one that I've done. It's going to be 3 of the absolute most garbage tier style combos. Not really garbage tier, but, you know, very close. And the reason why the garbage tier will be explained, the salt will be real, we'll see what's going on, all that good stuff, right? So today we're going to be doing a Demigod transmuter because that's, by definition, in theory good, in practice awful. Kind of. Not insanely bad, but there's a reason why demigods suck, and I'll explain that in a bit. So we don't have a name for this guy, so we're just going to call him Poop Butts. No, we're not. Maybe. Are you going to call him Poop Butts? No? Okay. We'll just leave it blank for a random name. We don't really care too much. We, some ridiculous name. Whatever. Sasuka. Alright, so now the question remains, how are we going to train this guy? Let's talk about Demigod briefly, while we start, I guess. Demigod is like humans, if humans were shit, and also kind of good in the same regard. You trade off your entire god for -1 aptitudes in everything, and a little bit more health and a little bit more stats. So, not really a great, race in general. Now, demigods are particularly weak because they're slow leveling, and the fact that no god means they're just one of the worst races in the game. Alright, so we start off with... we actually have to dive this floor, I think. A Dagger of Venom will insta-kib us. And I do want to play... I don't exactly want to, die instantly, so... yeah. Goblin with a Dagger of Venom on D1 is instant death, and I can't really afford to deal with that. So we're going to be heading up into the Great Unknown. Now, as you can see, I already have 17 int, which is pretty good for D1, effectively, because I skipped D2. And I guess the early stats is going to be useful. However, the lack of a god is going to really suck for us. I picked Transmuter on purpose because Transmuters don't need gods quite as badly as the other races, but maybe this was a bad idea. No, it was a good idea. It was the best idea, actually. Yeah, so Transmuter. A lot of people like saying, "Oh, I train transmutations first." That's ridiculous. Don't train transmutations first. Treat it like any other Scald. Train your weapon skill first, in this case, unarmed combat. I refuse to train any translocations until I feel that my unarmed combat is able to take out a decent portion of the enemy, because unarmed combat is what transmutation scales off anyway. Having said that, we will still go ahead and disrespect the game by learning all the spells and then using them anyway. The reason why is because it doesn't really matter if I miscast once or twice on my transmutations. They are buffs. They do not need to be instant cast for damage. It's all good. +4 Ring of Dex is a decent pickup. It's going to give us, I think, 1 evade, and also gives us to hit on our stats, I think. See, that's the problem with changing these unknown mechanics by the devs. Like, all these mechanics change, and then there's no real documentation of it other than the changelog. So it's really hard for me to tell if it actually changed or if it's not changed yet. I'm going to stand here, and what's that? It's a Mace of Crushing. That's pretty bad. We're going to use Sticks to Snakes to summon a snake ally, and he's going to help us fight this dude. Do we need the Mace of Crushing? Not really. More orcs on the way. I'm going to back off here and then fight them when it seems they're separated. My bad. My throat's itching like crazy. I'm actually going to go take a drink. You guys can listen to this. Feel a bit better now. Blech. I just completely just spewed garbage out of my mouth, and I have no idea what I just said. Cool. Ring of Sustain attributes, pretty much useless. We're going to start reading these scrolls because we seem to have a lot of them. definitely ID the potion first. We get like a might or maybe like a heal wounds. That's usually one free encounter, so it's good to always pick up these potions. Interestingly enough, I've noted that agility is not actually that amazing. Alright, D4 Orc Warrior. There is no chance in hell we can fight that, so we're going to actually X out that staircase and go down a different one. Unfortunately, you're going to have to see me pull out some of the safer strategies, I guess, in the game to play as the Demigod. That's Grinder, so we have to X him out. Now we have to go up a different staircase, or something. Or maybe explore this way. I don't know. One or the other. That's Menkore. Well, shit. He killed us in 2 hits. Oops. Well, there we go. That's safe strats for you. No. Let's do that again, but this time, maybe not die. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not really into the naming thing for games. I don't really immerse myself as a X or whatever. I don't do that. I usually just play as myself, and I have fun. Alright, well, we're gonna restart this, and hopefully we're gonna get D1 EXP this time, so that might put us a little bit ahead. I do admit that D4 was a little bit ridiculous, but I hadn't actually done anything yet. I just died to Menkore because he hasted himself. I got thrown down a shaft, so I could have missed out on D1 EXP, but we still got it. It's all good. We managed to get up real quick, nice and easy. Skipping D1 is not bad, but I prefer to have it because it's usually a level up or 2 that you get on a non-D1 character. Can you stop? Thank you. This bat is really annoying. Okay, cool. Heading onwards. So yeah, Demigod and Transmuter go together kind of reasonably because Transmutations has this weird scaling thing where it works really well with high dex or high strength. Essentially, all that Transmutations do is add a direct stat scaling to your unarmed combat damage. So Blade Hands, for example, might give, I don't know, like a third of your dex or something to your every unarmed combat attack that you make while using Blade Hands. I know kind of for a fact that Dragon Form gives a third of your strength to your attacks, which makes it quite powerful. If you have like oh god, this is gonna take a while. Okay, please can we not die here, please? Yeah, good. I forgot to learn spells. We get Sticks to Snakes, and we'll eventually get Spider Form. We wanted to get to about 30% fail, and then once that's there, I don't really care if I miscast it or not. It's not a big deal. Anyway, as I was saying, Dragon Form, for example, gives you a third of your strength on every hit, so if you have like 30 strength, it adds 10 slaying, approximately, to your damage output, which is pretty decent, if you think about it. Ow. Please don't kill me. Thank you. We drank our only potion of curing, which could be risky, but whatever. I have to remember that Sticks to Snakes is a thing. I often forget. Okay, we might be dead here. Okay, thankfully, a Scroll of Fear. Timely Scroll of Fear saves us. Ah, crap. Okay, close the door. We need to find a way to run somewhere. Here we go. This is fine. Okay, so this might actually take a couple of tries to get to Lair. Demigod Transmuter is fairly inconsistent. Can't make advantage of any early altars. Can't take advantage of mid game. Pre-Lair, like god abilities. There's a lot that you're missing as a Transmuter and as a Demigod. So it might actually be kind of tough. Interestingly enough, this has a worse survival rate than Mummy, apparently, if you take into consideration the fact that my last Mummy game got into Lair in 1 go, I think. Maybe 2. I don't remember if I died or not. Crap. Ouch. These adders really hurt. Let's get Spider Form on. It miscasts half the time, but that means that 50% of the time it works 100% of the time. Which means that essentially we're going to be casting it. We don't care if it's on 50%. Doesn't matter. Might as well be 100%. It's the same thing. Just pretend that it takes 2 turns to use at this level. That's not a big deal. ID the potion of disintegration for sure because it's the wand of disintegration because it's a very powerful damage tool at this point. We turn into a spider, and hopefully that gives us enough dodge to just take out these guys. I do have 20 evade in spider form, which is pretty insane. But it does like cut down my AC. Oh no, it doesn't. Not because I have such low AC. It doesn't even cut down my AC. Also, they nerfed spider form, which is hilarious. So it's now the same speed as regular speed. That doesn't make any sense. I'm still 10 speed in spider form, whereas previously I would have been a little bit faster than the average dude. Gonna have to stab these guys because Jesus Christ, that hurt. No random energy one time? Yeah, no random energy one time. Okay. I need to cast a spell here. Do you think I can survive a one hit from this mace guy? Well, it doesn't matter because I missed. Gross. Okay, we're gonna have to just really back off here. Don't really have a choice in anything. Just sit around until we have enough health to comfortably take these guys on. Use the sticks to snakes to create gaps. Never mind, sticks to snakes can actually kill. Nice. Gotta eat a ration here. Turn into a spider. Go downstairs. Stab this thing. Alright, well that's a start, I guess. Book of Power is not useful for a transmuter, but in the off chance that we don't find any good things, we might need to go into conjurations anyway. Poison Needle is perfect for us. It's actually very powerful. It's going to give us the ability to kill things that we normally wouldn't be able to kill on this character, because it essentially makes us a ranged spider. Ow, that really hurt. Back off a little bit. Should be a little bit careful with miscasting. Don't want to accidentally get myself killed by a miscast effect. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. D3 already. Only 5,000 turns. Very good. Cast spider form, go in, blah blah blah. All good. Killed this damn snake. 6,000 turns in and we're on D4, guys. What a powerful character. What a combination we have right now. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to ID all my potions because why not? Nothing in here is going to be useful. I was thinking of the larger tank, but nah. Nah, we came here for the transmuter, right guys? Crap, garbage. Poop. Heal wounds is going to have to work here, and disintegration. Use the disintegration for damage this time, not for, I forgot. Not for damage, not for utility, but for damage. And 3 miscasts of, spider form is pretty bad. Train more dex, even though we should be training strength, because I'm bad. Spider form lasts about 6 turns, apparently. It's almost over already once I start casting it, which is kind of funny. Hopefully hit Edmund with enough poison to kill him without us having to fight him. Just gonna back off here, let him, get destroyed. Rune leather armor, it's +2 of cold resistance, but it does bump our transmutations to the point where we can't actually do anything. So we're gonna actually train a tiny bit of transmutations, just enough to get that spider form down to about 30-ish%, from 50. So it drops it from a third to maybe half. I should only be focusing unarmed combat, honestly, because unarmed scales so well with level that it's really important to keep it maxed out. Unlike all the other weapon skills, or whatever you call them, unarmed combat does not have a min delay. It min delays at 27, and that's at 0.5 delay, so it's very fast. It hits twice a turn. And also, it does base damage of Executioner's Axes, I believe. It does a lot of damage right now. Sorry, not right now, but in future, it will do a ridiculous amount of damage. Guardian Spirit is actually a decent pickup, I think. It might be. Once I'm done casting transmutations, I don't actually need to cast anything else. So it might be pretty good. I have to, I guess, test it a little bit. This really sucks. Hungry Ghost is gonna just absolutely shit on us because we don't have the damage to kill it. This is a pretty early Hungry Ghost. Oh, by the way, you know I don't know if I said this in recording, but they made it so that death cobs don't eat your hunger anymore. Isn't that nice? They only slow you now, which makes them a lot less dangerous and a lot less disgusting to fight against, which is really awesome. I'm really happy about that. Good change, guys. Hunger mechanics are just stupid. Anything that uses hunger mechanics as like an offense or defense mechanic is just a little bit ridiculous. What is this? Is this a killer bee? Holy crap, it does so much damage to me. Ow. Alright, that's a centaur. Have to engage him in melee. That was kind of scary, but whatever. We do have a couple of potions to get us out of stuff. Might curing and lignification, but I'd rather not use them unless I really have to. Whew, that's a lot of stuff that's in my inventory. Okay, transmutation can come off now. I guess I'll start training a little bit of fighting as well. I want my fighting to be about 5-ish. Obviously these are all arbitrary numbers, but I take my arbitrariness very seriously. Fighting's not even at 1 yet, so I want to get a bit of health. We got turned to a pig. Funnily enough, that's actually pretty good for us if he turns us into a pig. Reason being is because my unarmed combat's actually boosted. Like in this case, I'm actually destroying Pikel, and he's not doing anything to us, which is hilarious. So yeah, don't... Whoa, that's a might potion. That's a might potion. Lignification? Yeah, quaff it. Shite. Okay, that was lucky. What the hell? Might potion, why? Potion of Robe of Resistance is pretty sick for us. It gives us extra resistances. Whip of Electrocution is also really sick, but unfortunately I'm using unarmed, so it's not worth training maces and flails with. But that's like a really good, really strong consideration. But this character's already like a little bit too far into the whole an unarmed transmuter thing for me to bother switching. A Dagger of Electrocution might be good though. Maybe not at this point. Alright, so what do we want to get? Blade Hands is obviously something that we're looking forward to. As long as... I guess we'll train dodging for now. Once we get fighting to about 5 and dodging to about 5, we'll start training more transmutations, but until then, we're not going to bother. Unfortunately, you're not going to see too much transmutations before Lair, so this character might not be to your tastes, but hey, it's pretty good. We're doing a bang-up job of surviving, I guess. We're doing alright. Kind of. Gonna have to use Sticks to Snakes. I completely forgot that I had that spell. It's very hard to remember what spells Transmutator have. They're very basic. RF, RN, Strength plus 4, Helmet is really good for us because it has no bad stats and it's already 1 free AC. It's gotten to the point where, like, going in Spider Form, I think actually cuts... Yeah, it actually reduces our AC by 5, which is pretty bad. Makes Spider Form pretty awful compared to the other stuff. We definitely do not want to fight that Menkore. Not yet, anyway. Not with other stuff near it. We're gonna have to kill something here. Hang on. Go upstairs, come back downstairs, kill this thing, accidentally needle everything. Somehow managed to re-auto-explore. There's stuff I missed, apparently. The hell? Okay, pick up stuff, drop stuff. The usual. ID the potion of the Wand of Acid because that clearly is decent damage, if I remember correctly. I don't know, it feels as if Acid does less damage than Draining, but I might just be biased, because I remember Draining being so badass. We can use Acid against... Whoa! Killed Menkore in 2 hits. Well, that's one thing that Acid's good over compared to Draining. It can hit Menkore. It's pretty decent. Wyvern Zombie is playing with fire there. If he gets a good hit on me, we could have died. But, whatever. Acid is doing pretty good. Hey, maybe Acid is pretty good. Kills Whites pretty well. It seems to deal with enemies that Draining obviously wouldn't have been able to deal with previously because of the whole Draining doesn't affect undead stuff. Troll Leather Armor is actually a decent pickup. It could be useful. It doesn't change our stats at all, but Does make our spells a little bit harder to cast, but for regen, it's probably worth it. Okay, our stats are going across well. We might train on transmutation soon, but not quite yet. As I've said in previous transmuter videos, I treat transmuter like a monk start, except that I get a book that I can eventually train in Lair. It's not a very early game consideration. It's most of the time I play as unarmed combat. I play it straight. I don't bother trying to train too much stuff, because that leads to pretty much like bad times. You're going to be half-baked, and I don't like having half-baked characters. By half-baked, I mean you take too many half measures and your character ends up incredibly mediocre in all respects, and then you just die. Like here I can pretend I'm full melee, but I also have poison brands sometimes. That's how I think of it. If you try to play as a transmuter, you would be a spider with crap unarmed combat, and you wouldn't be able to kill stuff. There's quite a big difference between the two. That's our first TP scroll. That's fine. Recharge the Wand of Acid, because obviously that one's pretty good. Seems like we got a couple of late lairs today. This one's pretty late. And note that we are actually a little bit behind. Oh man, Gastronaut could be really bad for us. Let's shoot a ton of poison at him and then fire acid his way. Then we'll use Lignification to beat him up, because Lignification is pretty sick. Gives us like extra damage, extra health, extra AC. It's all good stuff against Gastronaut. Obviously it does mean that we can't run, but with 5 curings I'm not incredibly worried. I'm a little bit worried, but not horribly so. Okay, so Erica's here. We accidentally backed ourselves off into a corner. We can use Spider Form, I guess, to just kill her. Could have been bad. I wanted to use Lignification, but Lignification does give you RF minus, which is really bad for us. Though we do have RF double plus, or triple plus in human form, which is kind of hilarious. How do we get so much? Oh, right, the helmet, the ring, and the robes all give us RF, which is funny. Unfortunately, when we meld into spider form, we lose all the body slot equipment, so yeah. Alright, we're at the point where we can safely tab ogres now, so we should be okay. I'm going to turn dodging off for a little bit and train transmutations. Yeah, but unarmed combat's definitely going to stay on. Unarmed combat is so good. It's just really strong. You just always want to have it being trained. There's no real reason. Unarmed combat guy, unless you're, I guess, Akawara and you want only 22 unarmed combat so that you can use heroism to get to 27. You generally always want 27 unarmed combat. You always want to keep it trained until it's maxed out. Or at least that's how I think about it. Obviously, there are other players with different opinions. And there's no real... Ah, crap, this is bad. Yeah, unfortunately, spiders get R poison minus, so that dagger of poison really sucks for us. Now the question is, do we want to go down or do we want to just use acid wand? And I think acid wand is probably safer. I don't want to go down and accidentally kill myself. Whoops. Okay, we killed him. Nice. That was pretty scary. The poison dagger was very painful for us. Okay, wow. A lot of threats dealt with this floor. Gastronaut being one of them, Erica being another, and Orc Pack being another. Quite a lot of stuff. And as you can see, we are slowly lowering the percent failure on all our spells, which is quite nice. Blade Hands should be castable in a couple of floors' time, which is okay. We don't really need to have it right now. Our unarmed combat is very strong already. Protection, stealth is pretty good. Helps us deal with... Just gives us that little bit of an edge when it comes to fighting packs and stuff. Lets us separate more. It's pretty decent. Let's see. Where is Lair? Lair should be either on this floor or the next floor. The max it can be is on D11, so we're at least granted the knowledge of that. This vampire is invisible, so we wait until it's not invisible and then we beat its ass. Or I guess we can just beat its ass when we're completely surrounded by the known. Okay, that's a lot of bees. That's pretty scary, so I'm going to use Wand of Acid here. Use Beastly Appendage, I guess. I don't know. Wand of Lightning with double zap is gonna hit each bee twice, so I get 6 total targets on that lightning wand. So that's a lot of value. So I'd rather use that rather than the acid. Acid can go on this Maurice kid. This is a lot of danger. Let's use the poison darts because the hill giant's 10 speed, so we can just use poison to kill him. And as we run away, apparently Maurice and the imp lost interest, so we gotta kill the hill giant for free. Pretty good. Auto pickup's off for some reason. Gonna turn it back on. Poison the crap out of Maurice, and then try to fight him. Hopefully the poison finishes him off. He dies. There you go. Nice. He stole a couple things, but we took him back, so it's all good. No harm done for us. A lot of harm done for him. Blade Hand's at 75%, so it's not worth using yet. This looks like the Lair Vault. I think the hill giant should be here. Oh god, that's Urug and a crocodile. Let's go and use the acid. Hopefully deal damage. Please. Okay, that's not bad. Spider form for the dodge. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, we're running a lot lower on wands now because of the whole everything needs acid wands fiasco on this floor. But that's fine. The only problem is how are we going to deal with what the hell? Oh shit, it's the Robe of Misfortune. So if you guys have never had the luck of seeing one of these, this is a minus cast, contam, random telly, evade -2, all stats -2, stealth -, curse robe. It's one of the best robes in the game. And we don't have remove curse. Oh shit. Uh-oh. We don't have remove curse, guys. Okay. We don't have remove curse. Oh crap. Was not expecting this. Alright, so that's hilarious. We are probably gonna die. Unfortunately, that means that all of our transmutations are useless, and crap. This is going to be really bad for us. It's -5 AC, so we're at 0. Can't cast spells, so we can't get out of it. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, if we don't get a remove curse, we actually die now, so I'm not even going to bother going into Lair yet, because we'll actually... Oh my god, this is unfair. I call shenanigans. I call absolute shenanigans. I have one freaking scroll in my inventory, man. That's not fair. You can't do this to me. I have to walk around this guy, I guess. I don't know. Crap, poops. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. We're actually gonna turn transmutations off because we're scared as hell. Rest upstairs because don't want to accidentally teleport somewhere. We need to get a remove curse, like on this floor. Okay, this could be death. Yeah, this is definitely death. Invisibility is the only way we can deal with this, I think. Oh my god, there's no way! There's no way! What? What? No! There's no way! We need... Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What? Why? Oh, what? There's no way we can deal with this. What? Oh, Christ almighty, why? Please remove curse. Where are you? I need you. Gimme. Oh, this road to Lair's not gonna work, is it? Oh no. Potion of Might. Maybe you can deal with these damn bees. Curing. Yeah, abuse the might as long as I can. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Hasted. Doesn't matter. Oh, shit. No. If I don't die in this turn, I might survive. No, I made it worse. I made it worse. I made it worse. Oh my god, no. There's nothing I can do here. God damn it, no. Oh my Christ. Okay, that's bullshit. Alright, well, that's called the Cursed Robe of Misfortune. So this is not going to actually be the road to Lair. This is going to be a blooper video, I guess. God damn it. Okay. Well, we got shafted by RNG there. If you pay close freaking attention, you can note that we have a scroll in our inventory. One. Well, that's hilarious. The thing is, we couldn't have really gone into Lair because, like, if I'd fought anything in there, I would have died. So, yeah. Oh, so this is going to be a blooper video, I guess. It's not going to be a real video. I'm going to have to redo this video, and you might not even see this on the channel. Bleh. Piss. Piss and butts. That's all I can say. Well, I guess it made for a memorable game, so. Alright, I'll see you next time, guys. This one's not the road to Lair. You can't actually like this video. No one's allowed to like it.